What's up? Man, welcome to another edition of Director's Talk. Today, man, my heart is light. It's filled with joy, love, appreciation. My last joint, What Have I Done, was received very well. You never know as an artist, man, when you put together an original idea, something that you never really knew that wasn't done before, and you take a risk, you take a stab at it, and it's successful, well received. It's a feeling that I can't explain. And every week the numbers are growing for the movie. I'm very pleased with that, to the point where I had some of the best conversations I've ever had about filmmaking. I was featured on Geekettes Chat podcast talking about the film. One of the best discussions I've ever had. My man, Rashad G, was the first to step up to the table and say, yo man, I gotta have you on. We gotta talk about this, son. And we had a blast talking about it. We was laughing, engaged. And that brother loves werewolves, man. So he was definitely my target audience. If I can get past that first gate in him, then I knew I did the damn thing. And I gotta thank some people, man. Everybody that was involved with the film: Dana, Rochelle, Charles, Marshall, Ayana, Marcel, Kat, Carmen, Andrea, Galvin. Just so many people stepped up to the plate and made this all happen. It was a beautiful experience, man. And I remember talking with my buddy on YouTube. He said, yeah, man, this is the best version of your channel. It's you doing you. The black and white, the poetry, you just put it into a film. And it made me think. I'm like, man, my man's right. And I remember watching a review with my homie Jacob Martin, and he said, Blacktastic has taken the werewolf genre and flipped it up on his head. I had to think about that. I'm like, I have changed the narrative of how we view werewolves in my little universe. And there's certain tropes that range true, but then again, there's other ways you can be affected and becoming a werewolf in my little story here. And I really took a long look. I listened to the folks, and my peers, my really close peers that know me professionally, know I'm not a fan of sequels, because sometimes you catch lightning in a bottle and then you don't catch it again, or sometimes the first movie's alright and the other ones get better. It's a risk. But I always felt if you have a good story to tell, it can work. I have a good story to tell. I have a continuation of a story that I'm not finished with. And after thinking about it long and hard, talking to a few people, getting some suggestions, I'm going to go ahead and greenlight a sequel to What Have I Done. I had a treatment already written because the story was longer, but I'm going to adopt a new version of this story already written. I'm going to write something totally new. It will be more of a character study this time around. You would get more deep into the lore of the werewolf story, what certain things mean, and it's going to be pretty cool, I think. I think you're going to dig it. And the character. He's a protagonist / antagonist. The man you love to hate. Hey, you're born into this. What are you going to do? You can adapt it, or you can fight it. Most likely the beast is going to win. And I'm going to dive deeper into that aspect of the story. I'm in the middle of casting already. Yeah, some people are already on board. They're happy about the idea of me doing the sequel. The story is done in my head. Now I gotta just write it out. And since it's gonna be all new material, I'm gonna write all new poetry. I'm not taking anything old and revamping it. I'm gonna write all new material for this film. And man, I'm excited, man. Like a kid in a candy store, man. It's like going to your favorite amusement park, you know, have fun. The gates open up and you rushing out to get on the rides, man. To me, when I see something develop in my head, I'm able to take that concept and put that to pad and paper and then bring it to film and then bring it to all of you guys' devices. Is an exciting journey for me. Exciting journey. I look back on this film, I'm proud. Because your early works, you know, you're learning. You're still trying to figure things out. You're not really know your style. And most directors would tell you, man, you look at your first couple of films, you're like, and you cringe a little bit, but hey, that's just the way it is. You know, I like watching the growth over the years. And I enjoy doing the horror movies. I enjoy the Halloween theme. And I'm 3 for 3, you know? And the way this is going, it looks like your boy's gonna be back again next October with another joint. And for a first time, a sequel to an original idea I already dropped on you guys. So again, I can't thank you guys enough for all the love, man. The reviews, the kind words, the kind criticism, it all means a lot to me. And if I can please some of the harshest people I know on YouTube, then I'm on the right path to success. And then chasing this dream of being a director, man. It's, you know, I love telling stories, man. I love telling stories. And some of the best stories to be told are words that are never said, but your eyes can see what you're saying, and then it relates that to the brain, and that's real cool. But yeah, man, yeah, I got a really cool idea, and the people that I'm going to be auditioning are rock stars. I'm bringing some heavy hitters to the table on this one. It's going to be slick dialogue, great poetry, and you know your boy gonna bring that music. More of the same. You know, the problem with sequels, you try to make it bigger and better, because usually you get a bigger budget if the first one was successful, and you're like, okay, how can we make it grander? It's not about making it grander, making it equal to the last one, and then telling a cohesive story that travels from the first film to the second film cohesively, and it makes sense. That's the key to a successful sequel. It's not always bigger. That makes it better. I believe in a smooth transition and keeping the levity the same. So, you know, there's no confusion. Do I need to watch the first film to understand this film? No, you won't. You won't, man. So, thank you for taking time out to stop by the channel. Bless the brother with your appearance. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. That's how I learn. That's how I get better. Hey, the world's a better place when you got more films, right? The more films, the more better. I'm out. Peace. You know the routine. Fade to black.